Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
For me again, you can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste a must a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spin from money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above me up him, I got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me,
300%
it
raise.
burn me,
Garbage pile of the day.
it burn me,
Give the teacher them
it
raise.
burn me,
I see corruption
it
face.
burn me,
Mash down the people them house.
it burn me,
Every day appear arms out.
it burn me,
Appear money them a thief.
it burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again.
Come me say dig up all the charities and all of the giver. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The already promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rough and they down in our fever. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start and thief when them sell.
It burn me,
On them treat the market man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the cat man.
it burn me,
On them treat the peanut man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the dirt man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the soul man.
it burn me,
How them a treat policeman.
it burn me,
How them a treat soldier man.
it burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again.
Stibby-dim day. We in Global TV say certain kind of friend we no keep. And some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona thief. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Condolences to the family of Squaddy and members of the JDF and to the country at large. But has his quick reaction averted another mass shooting that could have happened? Meanwhile, you wouldn't believe Mike Henry on his sickbed, Jape Andrew Holness and draw him in order. Good evening and welcome to JLP Hot Party. Hot Party, Hot Party. Who I go back sit out first? It is about to blow. I've said it before. Guns drawn, knife pull. It's only a matter of time before we have a wailing bloodbath of the Jamaica Labour Party. Andrew Holness has been sticked up by even Mike Henry on bed. Hey, this is a chalala in the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. And my God, it's only going to get worse. But we're not going to fly up in the face of anybody's pain either. But we will ask speculatory questions to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you're looking for me, I'm down into the little corner on your, I think it's left, I believe. I'm down into the little corner on your left. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Sharon Bernard, good evening. Empress Debbie Jervis. And everybody, Debbie Jervis returns with her show this Saturday, which will be her birthday as well. So make sure you prepare yourself for Saturday with Debbie Jervis and her birthday. So make sure you keep that in mind. We're going to continue to remind you as the week go along. Bevan Brown, good evening and welcome. RJ, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Colin Stewart, Evan Bradford. Good evening. Ladybug, good evening. Beat and Teach, Wagwan. Who else is there? Sunshine, good evening. Good evening. Donnell, good evening and welcome. Thanks for joining. Michelle Lewis Wilson, good evening. Donette, good evening. Miranda Roddick. Marcia Thomas, good evening. Karen Forbes, all going, bro, you all right? Colleen Stewart, good evening, yes. Rosemary Samuels, real sweet. Good evening. Carlene Richards, Janet Bressett, good evening. Paulette Rather Lewis, Dolores Logan, Raymond G, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for joining. Amoy, good evening. Christine Gilbert, good evening and welcome. Ian Ayers, good evening. Good evening, Jim Ashley. Good evening, Althea. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Who is over TikTok here? Debbie and Buchanan, good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. The Easy Jerk World. Come, people, let's start hit the like button. Don't bother with the galangin. Don't start the galangin so early. It's an evening where we should be rejoicing that a sick man on his bed has draped the Prime Minister and joy in front of him and say, Wagwan, yes, sir, Andrew, you think this is all about you, or you think because me there on bed, you can push me around, said Mike Henry. But that we will get into. Marcia Essay. Joy Reynolds, good evening. O'Dane Denisor, good evening and welcome. First time seeing that name on the group. Welcome to Global Television. Thank you for joining us. Who could have wanted to kill Squaddy? This looked like it was an arranged hit. Arranged, organized. Catherine, how are you? Kate, how you do? Or As it turns out sometime, could Squaddy be involved in that surreptitious world that sometimes we know our squaddies and our police tend to get involved in? Just look like it was them go figure take out Squaddy, isn't it, Marcia, bros? It looked like them go figure take out Squaddy and just speculating. Or is it somebody who are just behaving drunk and wild? Let me test my firearm just about ride up along any vehicle. But Squaddy quick reaction though, because there was other passengers in the car as the Gleaner reported. But Squaddy's quick reaction really averted what could be another mass shooting. As you know, the Prime Minister named it as the multiple victim violent incident sort of thing. But the question is, did they intentionally go for Squaddy? Who called sundown past Squaddy, if that is the case? Or is it that Squaddy may have been involved in the surreptitious gang world? Just asking. Paula Shelley. Just asking, what could it really be? I don't know. But maybe if there's something to know, even if the official channels don't say, as you know, in our country, we have to rely on the rumor of things because getting official confirmation can be hard at times. While at the same time, Indicom are telling us that they are investigating what is a fatal police shooting, and that has caused residents to be protesting in the Mountain View area, which caused early closure of the primary school within that vicinity. Van Bradford, good evening. It bothers me when the Prime Minister go on like him have all this great control and crime. Now this gentleman is saying the Sissoko Station diary is back in the custody of the JCF. G Wayne. What an embarrassing thing. You should have embarrassed that such sensitive document was just left thrown about here, there, and everywhere, Commissioner. But you spoke about one of the speracies, whether it be chance or otherwise. When is it, Commissioner, that you are going to acknowledge the events of last week. Update the public commissioner and what you know, what you understand, what your team are or isn't investigating, commissioner, given the different events unfolding of last week. Of course, we know we're gonna give a lot of story with regards to Tickman, but given the contractual arrangement, we honor him have. Colin, how you do? Arlene Foster, how are you? We're gonna hit up the like button, don't make us start this evening. Don't make us take a suddenly you turn down south. Hit the like button. All right? Right. Commish says accountability and transparency. Commissioner addressed the Sissoko incident on its head. There's a lot of incident we want you to address, Commish. Fred looking at your eye door because there's a gripe of evil spewing out of it. The events of last week, Commissioner, particularly the one in northern side of the country and the one in uptown Kingston, you know where Paula normally push it back in and turn it around. Yes, the ribbies. Those two incident, Commissioner. One, a government mayor, a state politician, a local government mayor, is involved in a chopping and shotting situation. The police last Wednesday promised us a statement. To date, nothing. Cliff Hughes came out and told us about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was a madman having a drink and watching television and all that jazz. Cliff Hughes hasn't managed to tell us who Cliff Hughes did the psychiatric evaluation and pronounced the madness. We're still waiting for dear old Granny Malvina. Barbara. We're still waiting for dear old Granny Malvina to come back and tell us who could it be, Dr. Longmore? Because we know Dr. Longmore, loopy and joopy like favor, Could it be Dr. Longmore that did the psychiatric evaluation and said, boy, oh boy, for him going through your side door and him a drink alcohol and a watch TV, then art you, he've got to be a person of unsound mind. So Cliff, we want the update. Just like how we still wait upon the police to tell what them promise to tell we say. And secondly, Commish, up our parlor push it back in and turn it around. The one-time politician Dan Query, registered JLP member, supporter, and donor, highly influential in the Jamaica Labour Party, to the point where the Prime Minister go at him at a funeral, go sword pastor Arthur Rastrum, committed a crime in public by order the killing of one of his staff member by his bodyguard, Pee-wee, the off-duty police officer. Indicom tell us that they're investigating. But what we want to find out from you, Commish, is what's him call him? Don McCreary. Is Don McCreary above? Don Query rather. Gideon John Bailey. Is Don Query above the law? Anywhere else such a crime happened with such plain information thrown out in public within the same vicinity of where JCF go pick up the body and car, go throw down a hospital without a hospital mortuary without doing any investigation. No, man, how you do? We want to know, Commish, if you're investigating that case separate to the Indicom investigation. Because if what the relatives are saying is true, whether it's true or not, it is a lead for the JCF to probe. His phone formed part of the evidence which cannot be found. JCF, Commish, it is only right that you should update the people of Jamaica as to whether Don Query rather, I call him McCreary like him Irish. Don Query is under investigation for the shooting dead of his staff by his bodyguard in front of Don Query, which Don Query did not make a report to the police. When he was shot, he was using his phone at the time to video said by his sister, told to her by staff members at the establishment. Is there an active police investigation into the death of Jermaine Richards? What is hard to say yes or no? Outside of Indicom, which is investigating the off-duty police officer, is the Jamaica Constabulary Force investigating a homicide? Why nobody no want to talk to it? Everybody just shut up. Pan whistle. The questions are not going to no, sir, I got tap talk here now. Look for some music playing. I got tap talk. Me not sit down here and talk. And I'm going to 71 and I hit the like button. I want to talk about. I want to take this thing far. Where I want to take this thing far. Not hitting the like button is becoming a habit now. Look like me if I make quarrel and contention with me on become a habit. Because I don't understand. And almost every platform I do it, pan. Almost every platform I go. Because people have to quarrel with you, and I beg you to hit the like button. Come on now, man. From the time when I watch YouTube, everybody must know, say, that's a part of the partnership of the information providing, sharing, keeping you up to date and all that jazz. I don't just sit down so I tear up in my face without nobody hitting the like button. It don't easy to come out here, come sit down and talk, And we can't just sit down out here, come sit down out here and talk. Martha, how are you? Violet Watson, Canadian girl. We can't come out here, come sit down and talk if we don't read, watch or listen to video or audio before we come out here to make sure, say, the information we're presenting to you keep you in the know. It's the only way we're going to stay afloat in this situation. So, don't make we continue with the quarreling every night. Just share the live, hit the like button. A lot of you in our WhatsApp groups. You can share it on a WhatsApp link. And you don't have to make me stop and quarrel We don't know. Over just like a like. I don't notice some I don't like getting on the like and share contention. But we don't draw me in the all the while. Hmm? Why una draw me in the like and share contention? It don't hard to hit the like button. Anyway, where were we? Who we gonna talk about now? So Komish, we're still waiting. And I must tell you, Komish, Delpha Campbell, Dayan Campbell, how no do? I must tell you, Komish, we're running out of patience. We are running out of patience of the dismissive behavior of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Labour Party regime, where all of us think they can just swirl us around, pan merry-go-round until we get drunk and dizzy and we don't remember what we did attacks. Wayne Evans. I think about Monday, I did Monday of last week the story with the Bell Nevis story broken at Jamrock. How you do? Wasn't it Monday of last week the Bell Nevis story broke? And 8 days on, nobody said anything to us. It is said Bell Nevis is out of the island for medical treatment. I don't know how true that is. But we don't want to hear about Bell Nevis' medical condition. We want to hear what caused the war. Is it that Bell Nevis and his boyfriend, partner, or whatever is in a dispute? Is it a matey dispute? It is a love affair. What is it? Was Bell Nevis ambushed as the first story? Was it that a madman just became opportunistic and went in, the side door open, go watch TV and start drink alcohol? What is it? What is it? Sandra Ellis, how are you? What is it? What is the cover up? What is so criminal or so disgraceful that the whole on will hide from we? So the whole on hope that we may hurry up, and when the 9 day come tomorrow, we forget about it. No, we want to hear it's a juicy story. And one thing we don't let go off a juicy story, especially with hear say, Mayor there with brother and sister, him a do the brother and him a do the sister. We hear say Mayor in a this sort of ring, Mayor in a this organization, Mayor target 14-year-old, Mayor boyfriend carry partner carrying man and come for. What is the story? Because the speculation is going to continue. What you resist persists. You're resisting speaking to us. We're going to persistently ask questions or have the conversation, Jennifer Haven. What you resist persist, and hope to get that. So we're not going to walk away and act like it isn't a story, it wasn't our it was just a mistake. It's the government who introduced us to it. Then the government mouthpiece can put a twist on it as to who it could potentially be. Is the police and Cliff Hughes tell we saying we're theorizing, we're building a conspiracy theory, says Cliff Hughes, that there's highly likely that the man was a madman. We need an update on the story, Cliff. Cliff Hughes, Abka Fitzhenley, and the JCF, they owe us some explanations. They owe us some update. And never we ask on anything, Apkafitz Henley come out here Monday, come tell you about the story. Wednesday, JCF come out, come tell you, say, all right, later me I go tell you how it go. Later now come. Then Cliff Hughes come Thursday, come tell you, say, oh, me and Sophia Langmore just work it out. It is a madman. What can go so? What can go so? One EPA passa, the JLP turning on, to the point where all Mike Henry had chant for Ja Anjo in front of him. What a disgrace, Prime Minister. Going for a third term in a swirling hot potty environment, Prime Minister. I wonder if the hot potty have whopper pepper in there. Prime Minister, you're going to need a fire tick for the whole of your mouth, you know. Because heat cancel heat, Prime Minister. You're going to need a fire tick for the whole of your mouth. How you want are going to manage so much bust up? You can't part fight everywhere on the school ground, you know, Prime Minister. You can only tend to one fight at a time. But the problem is, Prime Minister, what if all the different fraction of fight break out on the school ground at the same time? It will be a wahala, you know. Bottles will be thrown, guns will be drawn, knife will be swirling and swirling, Prime Minister. It won't be time before you will be stabbed in the back, Prime Minister, because of the dictator you have become in the Jamaica Labour Party. Is it not, Prime Minister? Because you only want to entrench your loyalists in whatever seat you're uprooting people from, or whatever seat that might be vacant. It must be Andrew Holness loyalists, like a thief in criminal Mayor Feather who swindled the public purse just to buy pussy. Literally, it's like that. Pardon the expression. I just haven't got another way to explain it. Feather. And Jay Bless, how are you? And Mike Henry said, not on my sick bed. You will have to come and make we trash it out on my bedside. Remember, Andrew, in the last campaign, I campaigned from my veranda. This time, Andrew, I can do it from my very own bed, says Mike Henry. Isn't it? That's the type of bullshit politics that we have. We're even bad man politician, Juliet Shakes, how are you? Bad man politician, and they're Juliet, don't lie, me I tell you never hear the Celia, video. The Miss Feather down there video, you never hear that. But the truth is, there's a waging war around Andrew going into a third term, which is called political positioning. Now, positioning always causes a problem between the leadership of the party and those within the constituency. We saw that same practice with the Mark Golden, Lawrence Wood, and the dodgy Steve McGregor the other day. But in Andrew Holness's case, it's flipping off all around him. You have Manchester. You have Westmoreland, the Moreland Wilsons Galangin. Even though they think they have it under control, that's way up in the air as well. So you have Ardlishaw down at Manchester, Imde down at Westmoreland. So you have Mike Henry in Clarendon. You have Samuda up there. JC was successfully changed. We have to put a quote around that for now. Prime Minister, what if all of the picnic them broke loose span the play field at the same time, Prime Minister. How are you going to have command over the school ground? Is the question. Because you know, say Rosalie Hamilton not comfortable. And see right here now, Don Query put Rosalie Hamilton into a more sticky spot at the moment. Some of these people were Rosalie Hamilton are going to want work them vote for help bring in the seat for your Andrew Holness. Is at odds. Because remember, them know say Dan Query a labor, right? Them know because see them call upon you, Andrew, to come do something about the problem. With the economy falling apart, with a road way in a national emergency crisis, we can't get drinking water. We're pising out a black drum and the heat with the water in the black drum and do all sorts to it. With people like Rosalie Hamilton and Kim Lawrence, them like them a threaten you say, me now walk pan hungry belly. Forgive you another term when you get 2 term and you not give away nothing out of it. Oh, you go work it out. And that's my problem, Andrew. How you're going to juggle so much ball at the same time, given that you're tired? If it was that you're juggling the ball with concentration, it would be a different thing. But given that your head is all over the place, you're walking a show with say, last some Riley. You have the pan road a night a show with a spark working at night. You notice, Prime Minister, none of your people. Oh, and Michelle Charles' seat as well, Prime Minister. There may be a new practice coming for the Michelle Charles seat as well. The docile couple in Portland, they have gone so dim-witted, even though Anne was a dim-wit from long time. I mean, crying to water, chimming dirt, and all that jazz. Come on, she's naturally a dim-wit. And Vaz is naturally a dimwit. But the robust Mr. Vazlan, you have gone so quiet and soft, soapy. I wonder if Darrell Vaz is working through his constituency to successfully win a 3rd term that they're asking for. 3rd term for what? 3rd term for do Nathaniel, me don't know. 3rd term for do what? Me don't know. Because say everything fall apart upon you in your 2nd term. Your 1st term, people never see it clear yet, so they hail you as Mother Teresa and Pope Nereza and all of them something there. And Babs, your uncle, COVID came and it showed us the dictator in the making. And following that, Andrew, is a string of crimes that even your 20-year-old son will hear say, I buy up tantamount a UDC land where for your own Norman Brown, I walk and sell out cheap, Prime Minister. For your own Norman Brown, I walk and sell land where for your own picking. We never work a day in his life in a Prime Minister. It is said, if it is true, have enough money to buy 20 odd acres of the 100 and odd acre of land going. But Andrew Holness is not a thief. But Andrew Holness' son is unexplainable wealthy. Property development here, multi-million dollar property development there, multi-million dollar property purchase to possible go out on a business venture. Is this the type of behavior, Mr. Advisor? I really love your content, but I have to question you as well. Is this really what you want Sandra Golden and the Golden Children to do? Get mixed up in a lot of rant, bore and stealing and collecting and swindling the wealth of the nation? Is it what you're really asking that Mark Golden push his wife into that disgraceful, Rennie Nicholson, how are you? Into this disgraceful saga, Mary, that we've seen Sister City Puss ended up in time after time when it comes to crime. This family is not really short of it. But I don't know why Andrew Holness think we're targeting him. The Integrity Commission is targeting him. When Andrew thief every day in plain sight, I don't get it. It's not like the Prime Minister thief round corner and we have to wonder, say, who thief this? This is a Prime Minister who steal in plain sight. Ronnie Hedlund, Kate M. This is a Prime Minister who steal in plain sight, just like how Horace Chang and Babsy issue out guns in plain sight. But you see, true we're a fool. You see, true we're modern day fool. Me would have rather a reserve first lady than a first lady who is waddled in court case, gangsterism, criminality, land theft, drug dealing of my family, washing the drug dealing money of my brother. No, Mr. Advisor, I'm not going to agree. There's many wealthy wives who don't have profession or business acumen. I would rather have that than have a criminal as the first lady and as head of the legislature. But all of us have our own opinions, is it not?
Of a life on a faraway strand, it's a beautiful love of a soul. In my Jesus alive, where we never shall die. It's a life where we never
I'm not sure if I would want Sandra Golden's name, Mr. Advisor, to be clobbered into assassination. Dog Paws assassination. It was the same Juliet Holness name. A call up so she get rid of Dog Paw over contract where both of them are go after or whatever. It come back again that Juliet Holness is embroiled in a similar galangin. That Juliet ordered the killing of Babsy Footman because of the same building and contractual arrangements them again. I don't think I would want such a first lady. I don't think I would want a first lady that does not have time to look at social interests of the people of Jamaica and rather looking at her business interests and enriching herself and her family. Could it be that I'm not Andrew one, but obviously probably not? Or is it that Adam a thief for Andrew and Matthew a thief for Juliet? We don't know. It's a family of crooks. Long bag thieves. I'm not sure that that is the first lady that I would want for my country. This first lady character has been quite stained. Very stained. The fact that she's been pulled in front of the court. The fact that her name is calling on the assassination of two gangsters. Gangsters that are deeply intertwined with people in the political circle, Carl Roberts, such as Dogpaw, who was the friend, possible shutter, and son-in-law of the President of the Senate, Tom Tavares Finson, the KC attorney. Tickman, in his case, was Babs's, what you call it, toy boy, on the ground controller, and shutter. Now, here is the dichotomy of the disaster between the entire circle. We keep our allegiance within our political circle. We will rather kill one of our dons and henchmen than killing one of our politicians. This is the role play that we're seeing with this Tickman debacle. Because Tickman decides, George Eagle Eye, Tickman decides, if Juliet are do development down here, me want my extortion cut. It's just normal, said Tickman. Everybody in the gangster world know that. Ask Babsy, said Tickman, if that is not the normal arrangement. Holness and Juliet said, Babsy not a rasa that. Me not paid. Holness told us when he was breaking ground for whatever I'm do a Spanish Town Hospital. Nobody now come here, come get no extortion money or get no work, get no pay for work where them no do, said the Prime Minister. No, we're here, say, big old a war bust out between them and Tickman because them say them not pay extortion money. So they have to call in Babsy. Babsy said, oh, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to get rid of him? It is quite easy for me to do. It's quite the norm. Babs, your uncle, Tickman a come from Vernon Field. from doing drugs deal, and badam, it's all over and done. The people flared up, and within hours, Marcy agreed. Babs, they reached down there with KFC, and Babs, they tell them all, open up your business, get back to work, get back to normal. We have moved on, she says. So for you gangsters like Tickman and Frickman and all of them, Batman, who politician place gun in them hand, to go around, go kill off people picking it. You see, your life is just a bullet. The deal between you and the politician is just a bullet, Sherlock. Because they can remove you the minute you step out of line. So the work we wanna do no benefit uno family nor the community. Because Jim Brown, they burn him to death in a prison. See, Bruce Golden drop Bam Panty Valley if you go take out Dodosky to the American them for send a prison. Both sides of the kind, when a politician always kill you, when you think to say the power that the politician give you, when police have to bow when them soon. It's the same police them send come shot you when you step out of line. But when you continue, we say the Varsland mastermind that hit. But when you still continue to take the devil's deal, how else do you think it was going to go, Tickman? Do you think we are sorry for you? Or do you think we should be sorry for you? I personally am not. I'm just questioning the corruption between the gangs, the security force, and the politician. I couldn't give a damn if they kill you or not, or if they even wake you up and kill you again. I couldn't give a damn. To the countless of people, children, who they have put guns in your hands and the operative of your hands to go around the country killing. Oh no, I couldn't give two toss about you. What I'm concerned about is the corrupt political entanglement between our politicians, our security force, and the gangs that perpetuate violence against us to keep us in fear and control. Daphne Jackson, how are you? Ball out. Whoa, yo, 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 yo.
Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody.
Let's once again look at the situation of Mr. Richards and
Police officer killing.
another cover up by the security forces and the Jamaica Labour Party, one which we're not going to let go of.
Police officer killing on his workplace and the premises. Dispute with him and him, and him box him down and step over him and give him multiple shots. Now we'll go to tranquility, no German. We'll go to public, no German. His family member just found out that he's at UC hospital, found him into a body bag. Come on, what's the motive? So we want to know what's the motive. Mr. Manager of Ribbies, of Uptown, we need to know what happened to Jeremy and Richard that he lost his life.
We couldn't find the body, nothing at all. But just now, we know where the body is, and we still can't get account how him dead and whatever. As people were there saying that, them come to search the premises, start to argument with him, beat him reach from the ground and go over him and shoot him in his chest.
Let's listen to the sister explaining more of the story. Bear with me, please.
People, them a report the live. Someone want to make sure so the message gets across clearly. My brother, Jeremy Richards, him live at 33 Fleet Street. Him work at Ribby's Ultra Lounge Restaurant at Arden 79 Arden Road and Ardenite Plaza. He was killed this morning on the plaza in the parking lot by a police that station at Denham Town Police Station because some altercation happened in the kitchen from inside the restaurant. The boss was there and his counterpart was there, that station at Denham Town Police Station. They both were there, and he said that he wanted a search from Germany because he claimed say liquor missing or something like that. The counterpart asked my brother for walk up, can tell him to exit the kitchen. He might exit the kitchen, and him tell himself to walk up, he might walk too slow. In walking up, when him say I walk too slow, him use him gun. The man was stationed at Denham Town Police Station and boxed my brother with it. When him boxed my brother with it, he ending up that, him coming out, my brother coming out, and my brother videoing him. Videoing him, I suppose, saying that remember you box me with your gun, because at the end of the day, him having firearm and my brother unarmed. Him kick him down and shoot him and kill him. And I want to bring to light exactly what happened, because Ribbies are covering up the situation and making it look like something totally different. Him never have no knife. Andrew Holness, may I beg you please? Peter Champagne, may I beg you please? I want to put light to the situation. Help! A mother cry. Him have 3 kids. A mother cry. He has 3 kids. Him have people who love him and miss him dearly and still in shock and in awe of this whole situation. Ribbies are put up on them sides. You can go look and we see it. Say how them feel about the situation and them shock. And he was a team member and a hard worker, but they have not reached out to any family member up until now. I'll know them not reach out to no family member. So how are you in shock? How are you in shock when it happened on the premises that you have a business place on? And Dan Curry, you were there, you along with your counterparts. May I get to you slowly but surely, you know. You were stationed at Denham Town Police Station, you know. Why you box my brother with your gun? Him is not a gunman. Him no grab bag. Him no thief.
You know what, come on for ask Jermaine, you know. Mr. Jermaine, ever sit down and think about that and fear that. The blues not, you know. What are the blues not?
Them take him from out of the parking lot and carry him up by UC. And it's when them carry him up by UC, and put him up there and tag him as an unknown male. He is not an unknown male. His name is Jermaine Richards. Or him other than the compound as a hard worker, as on the say Ribbies. We put it up on the side, people no go look. How come him gonna be an unknown male and him dead in the parking lot? The incident happened from inside the kitchen. We hear. Count the thing could have covered it up, but God at work and mercy said no. We hear. The people in conscience can't take it no more. Them have to talk. We hear.
Them know say Dan Query bodyguard him kill him.
We heard.
Dan Query bodyguard. Him.
I want to ask the JCF, just like how we hear say a Dan Query bodyguard kill him, you know here, have you questioned Dan Query? Have you questioned the staff at Dan Query's establishment? Good God Almighty, you can't expect we to follow rules if it don't apply to all of us equally. Is Dan Query above the law? The government or the security services need to tell us. Because if Dan Query can use him off-duty bodyguard, a policeman, to murder one of his staff, and everybody think it should be a shut or a hush, then somebody need to just tell us the truth and let us move on. That Dan Query is above the law or Dan Query has immunity.
Kill him.
What get to him? What get to him? What get to him? What get to him? Where get to him? I'm sending to them, you know.
One day?
No, send information to them.
Send information to. But them as a bodyguard. Him is a bodyguard.
Go on Instagram on Ribby's site. It obviously, you know, it seemed like to me, it's when him dead in the parking lot, nobody not there. For one day, if him dead, to check if this man's still alive. Everybody left him and then just call police, and the police come pick him up and just throw him up a UC without acknowledging who this man is. The police at Alfred police station were not even aware that this man worked at Ribby's. How come? And the altercation.
That like people like Crime Stopper and all of that, there are anonymous ways to provide information to the police, so the staff are not identified. If them no give it direct, they can give information to Crime Stopper anonymously without their information be made known to Dan Query or others that this is the particular person that has given XY information. But it is a sad state of affair in Jamaica, one must admit. Quite a sad state of affair.
Patient start from in the kitchen and dead in the parking lot. Pan the compound of you, Dan Query, have a business when work for you. How come? When you are your counterpart in the kitchen, beg him a search, him a go on the search, and your police friend was stationed and then I'm told me I get to you because you not get where. I go like him want body him up and I tell him walk up fast, box him with him gun.
Seems as if this young man just lose him life for not walking fast enough. This young man seemed to have lost his life, Commissioner, for not walking fast enough. What makes it even sadder, Commissioner, he lost his life to someone who is paid, employed, taken oath to serve and protect us. Let us say that he stole a bottle of alcohol from the establishment. Is that enough reason to kill anyone? As an off-duty police officer, if he had stolen a bottle, is it not your duty to call in your uniformed officers? The Unstoppable One, how are you? Is it not your duty to call in the uniforms officers to carry out the proper investigation and procedures that would follow from an employer blaming an employee of theft on site if the employer is not dealing with it under the rules of the employment dispute procedure? But hear me talk about employment rule procedure like if Dan query order security fi beat uno at him will, it means that Dan query the pedophile can pounce upon any young man and any young woman in his establishment without any pushback, because they're in fear of losing their job and their livelihood. They're in fear of losing their life. They're afraid of losing members of their family, because if Dan Query or the mayor, I think gonna walk and shot people. So no things that on a secret is about to be thrown out there. And that's why I now walk and shot people in the chest. And the mayor, the commissioner, is yet to even acknowledge that people have been shot to the chest in our country. 2 last week by highly political and influential people. Not a word. Not a word. But thank you all very much for being here tonight on the Global Television Group. And tell Andrew say, we don't know who are going to lick out the hot patty out of our hand first, but it a bun with Andrew, it a bun with. We're tired of swirling round with hand and choke the patty and catch it back. The patty a bun with. It's about time somebody knock the patty over and just let's get on with it. Because we not going like it now go happen, you know. We not try to hold it back from happen. The truth is, the Labour Party is a pig pen. And when pig now get feeding, you know how it go in the pig pen. Thank you all very much for joining. Join us back tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. Thanks for watching. Good night from Global TV. And make sure before you leave, when you hit the like button, if you're new here, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night and goodbye from the Global Television Group.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.